of Thorn In My Side, CONTESTANTS.
Hello and welcome to Thorn In My Side, the Hooker-Dunham Theater and Gallery's original game show. I'm your host, Shannon Warren. Tonight we will guide three contestants through a series of challenges that we made up based on a chosen theme. But before we reveal this month's theme, we must meet our contestants. So first, you know her from her multiple appearances as a backup dancer on Dancing with the Stars. It's Cyndi Cain Fitzgerald! Next, they were a featured player on the lesser-known reality show Pioneer Quest, A Year in the Real West. It's Elliot and Vigue! Marry Harry, where eligible suitors vied for the hand of the then Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. It's our returning champion, Steve Washkevich. Now we've come to the part of the show where we pick a theme for the evening, and as always, we will be consulting the Fae. So please join me in welcoming to the stage your friend and mine, the theme fairy. Well, hello, theme fairy. So please tell us, what is our theme for the evening? No, very funny. Seriously though, what's the theme for the evening? No, it's so obscene. It's so obscene. You can't possibly. Now, look. I know we say this is aimed for adult audiences, but this is airing on BCTV, so it does have to be clean. Okay, oh, thank God. Okay, folks, the theme fairy is ready to reveal that this month's theme will be...
Whoa!
Winter romance! Theme fairy, thank you. Is there a better time to fall in love than the winter? Cozying up under blankets, drinking cocoa, and watching the snow fall, each secure in the assumption that the other will do the shoveling tomorrow. You contestants are in luck, because on this Yuletide night, fate has playfully conspired to bring forth the long-awaited opportunity for you to find the one. Your true soulmate, just like on TV. So, obviously, the first element we need for a winter romance is a romantic holiday setting, and it has to be perfect. True love can only be found in the most picturesque locations imaginable, obviously. So let's explore what makes the perfect winter romance setting in a game we're calling Contextual Tension. The rules are straightforward. We'll show you two wonderful winter locales and tell you a fact that makes one of them perfect for romance. You then will tell us which one we need. Understood? Great. Cyndi, we're going to start with you. Awesome! All right. A historic New England town is a classic place to find winter romance, and here are two fantastic examples. We have Freeport, Maine, and Woodstock, Vermont. But only one is perfect. For the other, you see, is known for its talking tree, a large evergreen that chats with passers-by, which I personally find disturbing. So, which of our quaint towns is free from gabby greenery? Freeport, Maine! Freeport, Maine does not have the talking tree. Let's take a look. The answer is Woodstock. Woodstock is free from the talking tree. Thank goodness. At least the carnivorous nightmare is in another state. Okay, Elliot. You're up. Holiday festivals are a fantastic way to get out there among your neighbors and stumble headlong into a new relationship. So we found two great holiday fests. One is the Dickens Village Festival in Garrison, North Dakota, and the Dickens of a Christmas Celebration in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. Now, both festivals pretend to take place in Victorian Londony times. Both festivals feature an annual play production of A Christmas Carol, and actually, the one in Pennsylvania has two competing productions. But the one festival that is the perfect setting for romance is the one that includes the Queen Elizabeth, a vintage English double-decker bus that will drive you about town to take in the sights. Which is it? Which one has the Elizabeth?
I think it's the one in Pennsylvania that has two shows. You gotta get on a bus to see them.
The one that's in Pennsylvania, because you take the bus between the Christmas Carol performances. All right, let's take a look. No, it's in North Dakota.
Compensation.
Yes, we realize that having an English bus called the Queen Elizabeth makes no sense, since Dickens lived in the time of Queen Victoria, when no buses existed. But sitting in the back would be a perfect place to watch the snow fall as you fall for that special someone. All right, Steve, your turn. Your turn. Now, you could easily meet your Prince Charming while staying as a guest at a historic mansion decked out for the holidays. We've narrowed our list down to two. We have the Lockwood Matthews Mansion Museum and Hildene, the Lincoln family home. Okay, it turns out, though, one of them is not nearly as awesome as you think. In fact, one of these places is downright deceitful. So tell us, which mansion is actually what it claims to be?
Is what it claims
Which
to
one
be?
is what it claims to be?
That's tough. I'm gonna go, Lockwood Matthews Mansion Museum sounds legit.
Lockwood Matthews Mansion
Place to fall in
Museum.
love.
Place to fall in love. And we're going to film Steve for an ad for this afterwards. The correct answer is... It is truly both a mansion and a museum. But as for Hildene, the Lincoln family home, whose website's opening text is, Hildene exists to carry the values of Abraham Lincoln to future generations. Abraham Lincoln didn't live there. It was built by his son, Robert Todd Lincoln, but no one cares about Robert Todd Lincoln. Not even his father. Cyndi, you're up again. Awesome. No location says romance like the gazebo. And when it's decorated for the holidays, here are two gazebos we just adore. Let's take a look. The gazebo at the Plaza de la Constitución, which was built in 1888 after the previous gazebo built in 1598 burned down, and the Leavenworth, Washington downtown gazebo, which stands as the focal point of the town's Village of Lights, which is in January, to celebrate Fasching, or the German Carnival. Now, I just threw a lot of information.
Could you repeat that, please?
We have not gotten to the question at hand. Now, both are gorgeous gazebos in idyllic towns. But one, we can for sure guarantee romance, as one of our Thorn In My Side writers has kissed someone standing in one of these gazebos. Which is it? Bonus point if you can name the writer.
Oh my God. But who are the writers?
The Thorn In My Side is an original game show written by Colin, we miss you. Ben Stockman, Jay Gelter, Jesse Tidd, and myself.
You kissed somebody in the Plaza de la Constitución.
I kissed someone in the Plaza de la Constitución.
Fiddlestick.
Elliot and Steve for the steal. Do you have a guess of who kissed for a bonus point?
Do we have to name where?
No,
Just who?
just two.
I can go with Ben.
Okay.
Jay.
Okay. Elliot guessed Jay. Steve guessed Ben. Let's take a look. It's the Plaza de la Constitución, which is in St. Augustine, Florida, where our writer Jay lived. apparently got a little action, so congratulations to Jay.
Do I get a point for that though?
You get 1 point, but not the bonus. Elliot gets the bonus. Yes, you got that? All right, Elliot, this next one's for you. Perhaps you may find love at a lovely ice rink. Whether you can skate or not, romance is certainly possible. Your future sweetie might see you from afar as you gracefully glide upon the ice, or come to your rescue when you lose control, flip over a railing, and land on a hot dog vendor's cart, with mustard and relish. Now here are 2 epic ice rinks. We have the Tower of London ice rink and the ice rink at Red Square. Now, both stand in the shadows of buildings where horrific things have been done in the name of tyranny. But there is an obvious reason we suggest one over the other. Which should we pick?
You should go to London.
Okay, any reason for that?
I just like the colors better on that picture.
Better vibes. All right. The answer is no. We should go to the ice rink at Red Square. Okay. Why would we send you to Russia instead of England? Obviously because the one in London has been closed since the pandemic, but the one at Red Square has reopened this year. And one more for Steve. All right, Steve. Where better to find that holiday magic than at a theme park especially designed for that purpose?
Okay.
We can offer you Santa's Village in Jefferson, New Hampshire, which has a strangely good website with an interactive map, a list of every food allergy you might encounter at every food stand, and where you can learn about Santa's helpers, like Sylvia, who says, "I love being a part of the Santa's Village family. My job keeps me young, and I enjoy coming to work each day." Or Smoky Mountain Christmas at Dollywood, presented by Humana. Call Humana today to learn about their Medicare Advantage plans and $0 premiums, named coverage including routine dental, routine vision, and a prescription coverage. Which park is the one that we here at Thorn In My Side recommend?
I've been to one of these. I imagine that it's Dollywood.
You think that Thorn In My Side writers recommend Dollywood? Let's take a look.
No!
We recommend Santa's Village in Jefferson, New Hampshire. Now this was a
Have you
tough
been
one.
there?
This was a tough one for our team to decide. We were originally going to go with Dollywood because Dolly Parton is the only person in the world who has more Christmas spirit than Santa himself, obviously. But then we learned that Humana is like bad. It's the 3rd largest health coverage provider in the country, but apparently like all the health insurance companies are evil. They're like bad. So we were shocked. So we were that's how we play contextual tension.
We currently have Steve with 1 point, Elliot with 1 point, and Cyndi with 1 point.
Yes! Okay,
You're all
fantastic. Now we know where to set our romance, but you're not there yet. You are still working at your high-powered job in the city. Of course, you are so focused on your career, you don't have time for silly winter traditions. Winter schminter, you say. And you certainly don't have time for a relationship. You have a big article to write. But when your boss called you into her office this morning, it wasn't for that big promotion. Oh no, she doesn't appreciate your talent, and she's going to send you all over Midtown running her errands. So, first, we are going to have...
What was the game called?
What, and then we get to what is our game called, and it is called... Meet Cute.
Oh! Placeholder name.
It's a placeholder name. If anyone can think of a good pun for this game, I'd love to hear it. Can we try?
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, okay. Talk to me afterward. All right, so first, your boss needs her to pick up all of her winter holiday presents. And those are there. Next, your boss is going to need you to pick up her dry cleaning, which will be in the back over here. Next, you're going to need to grab some important files from this back corner over here. And finally, you're going to come to me for that last cup of coffee that you've got to pick up for your boss, okay? You're going to bring, thank you. You're going to bring all of your things, carry them as best you can all the way around to deliver them here. And the person who can carry for the longest without dropping anything wins. Okay? And be careful as you carry all these items through the busy city streets. Whoever carries them through the busy streets the farthest without dropping them wins. Any questions, contestants? Yes, Steve.
Do we have to go in between all of the cone areas?
You're gonna go with the cones to your left. The cones are to keep the cones on your left side. You're
Okay,
going
so
all
I'm
around,
driving.
okay?
Got it.
How
And
often
we're gonna have you go one at a time. We're gonna have you exit, and I'm gonna call each of you back in one at a time. Yes,
How
Cyndi.
long do we have?
As long as it takes, but you wanna get there the first,
Okay.
the fastest.
Okay.
We have to
Yes.
bring all the things?
Yes, all of the things. You need the presents, the dry cleaning, the files, and the coffee.
Where's the coffee? But the coffee's the end.
It's right here. You'll figure it out. All right, go backstage. And first, we're gonna have Elliot. Come on out, Elliot.
Yeah! Nice job!
Oh, yeah.
Don't drop anything.
Oh!
Hey, I'm driving here!
Look who it is.
Who is it?
While you're struggling with your files and packages, a dashing stranger has come out of nowhere. You're annoyed at first that they got in your way, but they helped you pick up all of your things, and they have dreamy eyes. So, Elliot, you can put your things down, and this is Donner. Now, visiting the city for the big Winter Tree Farm convention, Donner is a real country mouse out of water. When not growing trees, Donner runs a small anti-bullying organization that treats with sinus infections. Elliot, you can leave. All right. Next, we're gonna have Steve.
Let's go!
Goddamn right. Hurry up.
I'm driving here! I'm driving out of the way! I got shit! Send to you, buddy!
Wait, look who it is. Who have you bumped into? Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. This is Blitzen. Blitzen is a proprietor of a small B&B in any town, New England, or maybe Canada. Blitzen is an accomplished snowboarder and has a precocious 8-year-old. All right, Stephen, you can leave the stage. Lastly, we have Cyndi. Cyndi, come on out. I wonder what these files are. Shoved all the dry cleaning.
I'm sure they're not bad.
They're probably not. Prancer spends the wintertime buying gifts for underprivileged children and organizing the annual Small Town Winter Festival. So this is a dreamy young stranger who you met during your meet cute. Nice work, Cyndi. All right. Come on back on stage. Well, I'm going to tell you where they went. A fun plot device is going to bring you to the very same small town that your stunning stranger is from. So let the hijinks begin.
Can you tell me who he was? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Prancer. Okay. And Jesse, how about you come up and give us some points?
Sure. So you actually were doing it for how long it took you. Shannon was wrong. So
it was if anyone dropped anything, but no one dropped anything. So let's go back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure. Shannon was right.
Yep.
We have Elliot with 31 seconds, Steve with 18 seconds,
Wow.
and Cyndi with 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
But a lot of style. A lot of style.
I liked Cyndi's ingenuity. Okay, so you finally met your dreamboat, the one perfectly suited to sail the seas of your desire. Now the wooing can commence. And what better activity is there to kick off a winter romance than on a horse-drawn sleigh ride?
Oh.
So it's time to play a game we like to call Slay It, Girl! Great one for this game. So if anyone can come up with a better one for the meet cute, really, come up to me. All right, Slay It, Girl. First, we need to set the scene. So this is our sleigh ride, and all three of our contestants can come sit on our sleigh. We're going on a triple date here.
I sit in the middle, like you two fellas. Wait. These are Hooker-Dunham props, people. Gentle.
Don't break our benches. All right, let's get snuggled up in the carriage together. We need our comfy blankets to get cozy. And our... Can you take the tag off? No, we're going to return it. That's what
This does not happen.
We have a limited budget here.
Yeah. All cozy. Okay.
Thanks, Jesse.
Now, the perfect date is all about timing. Push the romance too fast, it could scare them off. Wait too long, and the perfect moment might be lost. So as you ride along...
You're stuck together, right? You're stuck together? This is strong.
I already got my date.
All right. As you ride along in your sleigh, I would twice ask each of you to make a choice that may or may not lead to a date-astrophe. Your choices won't just affect your date, but your competitors' dates as well. Make the right choice, gain some points, make the wrong one, and risk losing your date's affection. However, each of you gets one opportunity to make the night particularly magical with a kiss card. So, after any contestant makes a choice, you can initiate your kiss. And if your timing is right, you gain a bonus point and possibly a love that will last the ages. Does that make sense?
No.
Everybody?
No, not at all.
After anyone makes a choice, you can decide to play a kiss, and if the moment's right, then you get an extra point. If it's the wrong moment, I'll tell you, and you won't get a point. You'll get a point. You only get to use it one time. You gotta turn it in. Okay, are we ready to go on our sleigh ride? Are we bundled up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, are we looking our finest?
I
Dress
think
up
so.
for the date. Okay, excellent. So, we have arrived at our scene. Our date is here. Oh my goodness. We're getting in the sleigh ride. The triple date happening here. Steve, before you climb into the sleigh, you felt a slight rumble in your tummy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you awkwardly excuse yourself and make your date wait in the cold, or do you assume it's nerves and your tummy will settle down?
It's probably just nerves. I really want this to go well with Blitzen and snowboard riding.
Okay, so you're gonna assume it's nerves. All right, so your date offers you their hand as you gracefully step up into the carriage. Within a couple minutes, you're feeling like you got past the worst of it. So, Cyndi, your date sits close to you right away. Very close. They say, certainly is chilly out here. Do you stay close to warm them, or do you let them know that you ain't the snuggling with strangers kind of gal?
Not on the first date.
All right, so don't. Okay, and Steve has played the kiss card, so Cyndi has played kind of the cold shoulder, and Steve has gone in the opposite direction. And has shown up with his date, which was the right move. That worked for Blitzen, was that their name? Blitzen. Okay, but Cyndi, what's your name? Prancer takes your rejection very well. Perhaps they like you playing a little hard to get. And best of all, it turns out your tummy troubles aren't completely done, and so you can let out a few silently without it knowing. Elliot! The driver starts talking to you, asking you about yourself. Your date is just sitting there quietly. Do you engage with the driver, or do you ignore him and try talking to your date?
I ignore him.
You ignore the driver?
I ignore that
Kiss.
driver.
No, I said kiss because that's the right thing to do, right?
Well, so Cyndi has chosen to play a kiss. I will take your kiss card. Okay. So after playing a little hard to get, now Cyndi's date is kind of into that. Not into the kiss this soon, so that wasn't a win. So you're
It's the hat.
you're ignoring the driver. You ignore the driver, and the driver says, "Just trying to be friendly," leading him to a series of statements about how people treat each other these days. And it makes for an awkward moment. And what's worse, your date doesn't do anything to stand up for you or break the tension.
She doesn't deserve it. They don't
Steve,
deserve you.
a tree has fallen across the path.
Oh, no.
The driver says you can either turn around and cut your ride a little short, or he can take you off-road for a minute to find a way around. Which do you request?
I think we need to go off-road.
You need to go off-road?
I'll do a kiss. This might be our last.
Go off-road. Oh, okay. So Elliot's date thinks this is kind of bad timing. Trying to focus on going off-road. So that didn't fly very well, Elliot. All right. The driver is masterful and the horse is strong, and it seems going off-road will be no trouble at all until the sleigh snags a log hidden in the snow and breaks. Worse still, the snow is becoming very heavy, and you're really regretting not going to the bathroom.
Bring your snowboard?
Now, Cyndi, your date and the driver, through much effort, managed to get the sleigh over the log, but the damage is substantial, and it might be unusable. Suddenly, from the trees, stepped out a wizened old man. Stuck, are you? Follow me, I'll take care of you. Do you say yes, please, or no, thanks, we're good?
No, I follow that dude.
Yes, please. All right. It It's a hard walk through the snow, but you soon find yourself on a darling little farm. The old farmer builds up the fire in the hearth so you can dry your socks and jackets, while his dear wife makes you the most delicious cup of cocoa you've ever tasted.
Aww.
Elliot, I could give you a ride with my tractor, says the old farmer, but it's still coming down something fierce, and I'm afraid the roads may soon become impassable. I'll give it a try if you want, but you're welcome to stay here the night instead. And your date says, I'm down for a tractor ride if you are. Do you go out, or do you stay the night?
I'll risk it. Let's go have fun in the tractor.
All right, we're going to go have fun in the tractor. The tractor ride is cold and miserable. And what's worse, it's unsuccessful. It becomes stuck about a mile from the farm, and you have to walk back in the snow. Your date is sweet as he apologizes for suggesting going back out, but the evening ends with the two of you passing out on the farmhouse floor, cold and exhausted. Oh. All right.
Best case scenario.
The date's name was Donner.
Right?
All right, and that was how we played the SLEIGH girl. As you may have seen, some of those choices were correct and some were incorrect as I motioned to Jesse. So Jesse, can you come tell us what points everyone got? If they made the correct choice or not.
Steve got 1 point. Elliot got 0 points. Cyndi got 2. Do we want the current total?
Yeah, let's do the current total.
All right, we currently have Elliot in third place with 2 points, Cyndi with 3, and Steve in first with 4.
Nice. It is now intermission time for our dear audience, where you can go into the lobby and view our latest artists, which are Hannah Macon and Remy Brooks. But our contestants will receive no such break. Contestants, while our audience is getting popcorn and beverages and t-shirts out in the lobby, you will be making magic here on the stage. Your new romances are heating up like a pot of hot cocoa on a wintry morn, even after that disastrous sleigh ride. It's time to express your feelings, and what better opportunity than the traditional decoration of the town square winter holiday tree at the Winter Holiday Eve Jamboree. Contestants, you must use the provided materials to create an ornament to present to your new beau as both a winter holiday gift and an on-stage manifestation of how you feel about them to give the narrative surface-level, tangible stakes. All right? Any questions?
Who am I with again?
Prancer.
Thanks.
Donner.
The audience reminded me I'm with Donner.
Donner. Prancer. Blitzen. All right. Any questions about your task? Make an ornament. All right, your time starts now. See you in 10
Well, I take it in stride, and I feel so alive, but I don't know what to do. It's a thorn in my side. Well, I'm having a blast, but the world moves so fast. Oh, it's a point of pride. It's a thorn in my side.
Okay. Let's start start getting thorny by playing one of our favorite games. It's
The fun percent.
the fun percent. There's a slide for that one. It's been 2 days since your disastrous sleigh ride, and your date hasn't called. Maybe your big city ways are too off-putting for their humble charm. So we have asked our audience a series of questions and have tabulated their answers. Contestants, you will be presented with the question, then must guess what percentage of audience members answered yes. Closest without going over wins a point. Are we ready for our first question? Here's our first question. Does love stink? Cyndi, what percentage of audience answered yes?
51.
51. Elliot.
35.
35. And Steve.
27.
All right. Let's take a look. All right. Next question. Have you ever been dumped on a major holiday? Elliot.
20%.
20%.
I think this is a sad room. Like,
Okay, Steve?
Just, I don't know. It's a hard group to read.
You don't have to.
After Jay's monologue, I'm gonna go with like, let's go with 52%. That's crazy. 12.
12. And Cyndi? 8. Okay, let's take a look. 4. No, but you went over.
Everyone went over.
Oh!
No, I got the name
If anyone answered yes to that and want to share the holiday,
Oh.
I'm very excited. If you want to. Okay, yes, save it for story night. Okay. Is it okay to date a close friend's ex within 6 months of the breakup? Steve.
73.5.
7.5. All right, Cyndi.
Then it's not okay, right?
Wait, no, is it okay?
Oh.
Yes.
36 and a half.
36. Cyndi.
8%.
8% and Elliot.
17.
Okay, let's take a look. 15. Steve,
Wow.
right? All right. It's small town. Is there, next one. Is there anything in your home that belongs to an ex? Cyndi. What percentage answered yes?
51.
51. All right, Elliot.
65.
65 and Steve.
70. Wait, this is 70.
70. All right, let's take a look.
Oh.
62.
Oh.
But that's it.
Oh, that's me!
Cyndi. Okay, next one. Would you break up with someone over lack of winter holiday spirit?
Yeah.
I'm not asking if you would. Yes. Here.
Family show. It's a family show. Come on.
7%.
7%. All right, Steve. What do you think?
12%.
12. Okay, and Cyndi.
68.
16. Steve, that was Steve. All right, and the last one. Okay. Hey, we're both like different people now. I feel like I've grown and learned so much in the past 3 weeks. We had some pretty great times, right? So what do you say? Give it one more shot? Steve, what percentage of audience answered yes to that?
76.
So you think that was convincing? All right, Cyndi.
3.
3.
They're too kind.
Final answer.
4.
Oh, that's bold.
That's all the questions we have for this edition of Fun Percent. Jesse, points please.
I thought y'all were all.
All right. For that game, Steve got 2, Elliot got 1, and Cyndi got 2, which means Elliot's in third with 3. Cyndi has 5, and Steve's in the lead with 6.
Well, contestants, I'm sorry to say that your romances are cooling off faster than that mug of hot cocoa on a wintry morn that you left alone for like 2 minutes. But you have another chance to win back your beloved's affections. The Winter Holiday Eve Jamboree. Grab your ornaments with tender care.
Family show! Family show!
And I would love to hear.
My eyes are up here, Sean.
Solid, Steve.
I would love to hear a quick explanation describing what you've made for us today. We're going to start with you, Elliot. What have you made for your bow?
I have made a beautiful recreation of our very romantic, at least that's how I remember it, tractor ride. And on top I did for the friendship bracelet, because, you know, lovers are friends forever.
All right, and Steve, I'm scared to ask. Tell me.
I believe the story tells itself. Blitzy likes to go out into the woods, into those big tall aspens, and you know what he's gonna find there? The biggest ornament of all. You know what the best part is? When he finds me, I'm his present too!
It's me love it! This is just like the sleigh ride all over again! Family show! Family show!
Oh my goodness. Okay, and Cyndi, I want to hear. We haven't even done the thing yet. Cyndi, I want to hear about your ornament. Tell us.
So here's the thing, his name is Prancer, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's been involved in musical theater at some point. And I'm pretty sure that a tiara is at the top of his Christmas list.
Great.
So I made him a purple and gold Christmas tiara ornament with a little P for Prancer there at the top.
All right, so now we're here at the town square, and it looks like practically the whole town has gathered. It's up to you to find your dear beloved. Contestants, one at a time, simply point to the object of your affection in the crowd that will show you on the screen. We'll time you. The fastest to find your bow gets 3 points. Second place gets 2 points. Elliot, we're going to start with you.
Oh my God!
What's your guys' name again?
Donner.
Donner, is that Donner? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh.
I know my man.
And we're timing, yes?
I am, yes.
Thank you, Jesse's timing. Okay, all right. Woo! That's tough. I'm very impressed, Elliot. All right, Steve. Steve, your turn.
I think it's him.
You can keep going.
No.
Nope.
You already guessed that one.
Look at me, I'm a hot mess.
This one, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, he got it.
That's my man.
Yeah. Nice. I really thought the right face was going to blow up. We have to know them too. Okay. And Cyndi, it's up to you.
Oh.
You changed them!
Ellie.
All right. So we've got Steve with 14 seconds and 69, whatever the other things are. We've got Cyndi with 39 seconds and 16, whatever the other things. And Elliot with 6 seconds and 16. So we got Cyndi with 5 points in third, Steve with 8 points in first, and Elliot with 6 in second. That was a weird one.
You all found your beloved across the crowded square, just some not at first. But who's that on their arm? Not an old flame.
No.
How discouraging. Jesse already took the points. Oh no. Okay. So, we're a little heartbroken, but it's time for our final challenge. And as always, our final challenge will be called Hardcore Thorn. That was the worst impression ever. Sorry. It certainly has been an emotional roller coaster tonight. Our contestants have found love in unlikely places, took them on a beautiful sleigh ride in the snow, only to have their hearts broken and try to gain them back in vain with heartfelt gifts. But alas, the heart wants what the heart wants, and love knows no bounds. This is your time to put it all out there in one last grandiose gesture of love. Make yourself vulnerable. Tell your beloved how much they mean to you. Show them that you appreciate all the small things, like no longer having to hold in your farts, like you did on the sleigh. It's time to show them that what you have is real and that it's worth fighting for. Show them that this is actual love. We will be giving you 5 pieces of poster board. On them, you will pour your soul, your love, every emotion you have from your feet to your head to try to win your beloved back. Make us cry, make us laugh, make us yearn for the love between the two of you. And don't forget to write big enough so our tear-soaked eyes can read it. And once you have placed your hearts on your sleeves, the audience will determine who deserves love and who doesn't, using our patented applause-o-meter. Any questions? We all know what this is referencing, yes?
The dude that I couldn't find? Prancer. I'm writing a Prancer.
We're writing to your beloved, yes, to try to win them back, and you're going to use your poster boards to do that, yes? All right, ready? You have until I say so to save this perfect winter romance. Your time starts now. Now, while they're composing, I'd like to thank you all for coming to this month's Thorn in My Side. This show was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago, and I thank you all for your flexibility coming out tonight. This show is produced by the Hooker-Dunham Theater and Gallery and is supported by your generous donations. Tonight's edition was written by Jay Gelter, Ben Stockman, Jesse Tidd, and me, Shannon Ward. Ben's in the booth, Jesse's in the house, Jay's running around, and Cameron Cobain is running the lobby. Thank you, Cameron. Please join us next month in January. We're usually on the third Thursday of the month, but we do change sometimes, so keep an eye out on our website. Be sure to follow the Hooker-Dunham on Facebook and Instagram, and you can sign up for our waiting list or our email list outside. You can catch up on our previous award-winning episodes on BCTV. There are currently 5 episodes up, the 6th one coming out soon. The links to that are on our website and social media pages, and if you'd like to be a future contestant, let us know. Should I give them just one more minute?
Tell them about the t-shirts.
T-shirts! There are t-shirts outside in the lobby. They are $20 a piece. Yep, and then the other thing I wanted to share.
You're great.
Is a fun fact that you all should know is that Jay, when he was dressed as a cabbie, he had a hat on and found in the alley outside. That's a fun fact about this show. He's like, it's not cold.
Another fun fact, they have clearly been shooting by a dog.
We brought in other hats for him to try, and he insisted on the alleyway hat. All right, and that is all I have to say. All right, time's up, contestants. Each take center stage and silently confess your love via your poster boards. Cue the stone. Steve, you're up first. Come front and center. And lastly, Elliot. Alright, do we have our fancy schmancy thing set up in the back? Doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Who's gonna set it up?
It's back there. Alright, so audience, we're gonna now use the classic applause as voting system to determine who wins the game.
We need the thing. I got the thing.
Okay, we have a decibel reader.
Ooh.
We're gonna use.
Fancy.
Because we hate being subjective here at Thorn In My Side.
Test!
Yeah, lit up.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? So the more you were impressed by them, the louder you should cheer for them. So first, Steve's. And Cyndi. And Elliot. All right, so that was Elliot, Steve, Cyndi. All right, so based on the applause, those are the points. And Jesse, all right, Jesse, it's time for the final vocab. But first, can you tell us our prizes? Yeah, so what do we have, what prize do we have for third place?
Third place. Get this lovely snowman, I'm assuming stocking holder thing.
Oh, that's what that is. What about second place?
Second place gets this cool snowman mug cap thing for your hot cocoa.
Headless horseman. Headless horseman. He has no head. And for first place.
First place gets this thing. A cookie jar snowman for your...
Alright, so let's see who's winning our progressively bigger snowman. Jesse, who is in third place?
Third place with 5 points.
And that means that either Elliot or Steve are this month's Thorn In My Side champion. Jesse, how many points did Steve receive?
Steve has 10 points.
Wow. How many points did Elliot receive?
Elliot has 9.